Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to say, I love you, or hold hands. It is remember to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue throughout all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking the words of apprehension and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humour. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
Stephanie, I promise that I will always try to make our love and friendship last. I trust our marriage will remain strong and look to our future together with hope, happiness and joy. May we treasure this day and never allow anything to change the feelings that we share together.
Robert, I promise that I will always try to make our love and friendship last. I trust our marriage will remain strong and look to our future together with hope, happiness and joy. May we treasure this day and never allow anything to change the feelings we share for each other.
So Robert and Stephanie, you have now made the declarations prescribed by law and made a solemn and binding promise in front of your witnesses, family and friends. By the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, it is my very great privilege and pleasure to announce that you are now lawfully joined together in matrimony as husband and wife. Would you like to give your wife a kiss?
with me. Stay I've been waiting for the moment to arrive.
So on behalf of my wife and I'd like to thank you all for coming and sharing this special day with us. Sadly, it's not possible to have everyone that we love here today. In particular, Steph's granddad, Jack. He was a very happy, very laid-back man who tried to make everybody laugh. The other person that sadly can't be here today is my granny, who was also a massive involvement in my life growing up. It's so sad that they can't be with us today, but we know that they're here in spirit and they're watching over us. So me and Steph met while we were working at Ivan Sports Centre, but it wasn't until Steph was in her second year at uni that we actually made it like Facebook official, because that's the thing that you did back then. Steph has had an incredible positive impact on my life. I definitely feel like I've married Mrs. Right. I just didn't realise her first name was Always. Now, Steph, you have made me a more confident person. If it weren't for you, I don't think I'd be the same person that I am today. I love your kindness that you have for me, Maisie, and the others around you. You're the most selfless person that I know, and you always put others before you. But today, it's all about you. So I proposed to Steph while we were abroad in Tenerife. The day I decided to pop the question, me and Steph were like by the side of the hotel pool, and as Steph knows, I take ages on toilet. So I decided to take advantage of this. I tell Steph I'm going back to the hotel room, you know, for number 2. So I knew I had a few hours to get something planned. So after returning to Steph, I told her that we had a spa session booked. Eventually they called us in. The room looks amazing. I cover Steph's eyes, we walk into the room, to which she sees 2 beds in a V, candles all around, with rose petals in the middle. I get down on one knee, I ask the big question. I can't fully remember what I did say, but I do remember I had to ask it twice. But thankfully, she did say yes.
Although this has got to be one of the best days of their lives, there's got to be one day that tops it all, really, and that's the 8th of July 2021, when the beautiful daughter Maisie was born. I'm sure speaking on behalf of everybody today and congratulating the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. You are both very important future babysitters. I mean, people in my life. You light up a room together, you really do. I'm talking about Rob's teeth here, not your personalities.